Welcome back Valley friends, I'm sure you've all been loving the latest update in Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Lucky Dragon. I've been spending my time grinding the latest starpath Majesty and Magnolias and loving all the amazing rewards we're getting. If you're new to the valley and need some help getting through the starpath, stay tuned, because I'll be going through everything you need to know in order to complete all the tasks and claim those rewards. When starting the starpath, there are 3 options to choose from, each with its own benefits. First up, you have the standard star path, which is completely free. This option will limit you to the number of tokens you can earn and the number of rewards you'll be able to claim. You will only be able to complete 3 tasks at a time. Up next are the 2 premium options, which will cost you either 2,500 or 3,300 moonstones. With both of these, you will be able to claim all the prizes if you complete all the tasks in the star path, and you are able to complete 6 tasks at a time. With the premium option for 3,300 moonstones, you do receive an additional 100 event tokens to start off with. Event tokens are unique to each star path and earned by completing tasks set out for the particular star path. No matter which option you choose, if you complete all the tasks, you will be able to claim all the prizes available to you. Remember, the free path is limited to a selected 3 items per page. So now that we've picked one of the options available, we can start completing some tasks. All tasks are the same for all players, so if you're new, I would suggest watching a guide like this one or checking online to see what duties you will need to complete to ensure you have everything unlocked for the characters and biomes you'll need. For this star path, there are 80 tasks in total, so here's a list of everything you will need to do. Number 1. Banish the Forgetting. For this task, you will need to remove 30 night thorns or splinters of time if you have the DLC, which will earn you 10 tokens. Number 2. Go fish. For this task, you will need to go fishing 15 times in any biome, which will get you 20 tokens. Number 3. Complete regal duties. We will now need to complete any 15 daily Dreamlight duties. This is a great way to build up your Dreamlight stash, and it will earn you 10 event tokens. Number 4. Spend time with a fella whose initials are MM. We will need to hang out with Mickey Mouse for a total of 15 minutes, and this will earn you 10 event tokens. Number 5. Give a clumsy villager his favorites. I originally thought they were talking about Donald for this task, but turns out it's actually Goofy. It took me a few tries to get it right, but I finally gave him 3 favorite gifts. Number 6. Become a 3-star chef. Here you will need to cook any 10, 3-star, or higher meals. Number 7. Put your pickaxe to work. We will need to go mining 20 times in any biome. Number 8. Get crafty. For this task, you will need to craft any 5 items. This is a perfect time to craft some paths and fences for the area you're currently decorating. Number 9. Serve up dishes at Chez Remy. We'll need to head over to Chez Remy to complete 6 villagers' food orders. Number 10. Chat with a robot with a collection. We will need to have 2 daily discussions with Wally. This task will take 2 days to complete because we can only have 1 discussion per day. Number 11. Pick an herb that starts with a B. We will need to head over to the Peaceful Meadows to collect some basil. Number 12. Cast out for some trout. You will need to catch 10 trout to complete this task. They can be found by fishing up the white bubbles in the Peaceful Meadows and the Forest of Valor. Number 13. Tackle some royal tasks. We will need to complete another 15 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 14. Spend time with a long-bearded villager. We will need to hang out with Merlin for 15 minutes to earn these tokens. Number 15. Bring gifts for Casita's resident. You will need to give Mirabelle her favorite gifts 4 times, which will take 2 days to complete as we're only able to give her 3 per day. Number 16. Become a 4-star chef. We'll need to cook some more meals. This time you will need to cook 10 4-star meals. Number 17. Mine for gems. For this task, we will need to mine for any 15 gems in any of the biomes. Number 18. Vote in Dream Snaps. For this task, you will need to vote on any 10 Dream Snap submissions. Number 19. Work a shift at Chez Remy. We will need to head over to Chez Remy to complete another 6 food orders. Number 20. Chat with a villager from Motunui. For this task, you will need to have 2 daily discussions with Moana, which will take 2 days to complete. Number 21. Clear away signs of the forgetting. We will need to remove another 35 night thorns or splinters of fate. Number 22, go fish for bream. We will need to head over to the peaceful meadows to fish for 5 bream, these are found in the blue bubbles. Number 23, cross some items off your royal to-do list. You will need to complete another 15 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 24, hang out with a glitchy villager. We will need to spend 30 minutes hanging out with Vanellope. Number 25, bring a little mermaid her favorite gifts. For this task you will need to give Ariel 4 of her favorite things. This will take you 2 days to complete. Number 26, cook a 4-star dinner. We're cooking some more dishes. This time you will need to cook any 10 4-star dishes in the dinner section. Number 27, mine for something shiny. Take out your pickaxe and go mining for any shiny gems, these can be from any biome. Number 28, craft some mannequins. I personally didn't enjoy this task, I thought it was a waste of resources because I already had enough mannequins, but you will need to craft any 10 of these. Number 29, fill orders at Chez Remy. We will need to head over to Chez Remy to complete another 6 orders. I feel like there were so many more cooking duties in this path. Number 30, say bonjour to a tiny chef. We will need to have 2 daily discussions with Remy, which will take us 2 days to complete. Number 31, harvest a pungent wild crop from the Forest of Valor. For this task you will need to head over to the Forest of Valor to harvest 25 garlic. If you have the DLC, you can also find these in the lagoon. Number 32, go fish for some pike. For this task we'll need to head over to Forest of Valor to fish up 3 pike. These are found in gold bubbles, so using fishing bait is highly recommended. Number 33, complete some more regal tasks. We will need to do another 20 daily Dreamlight duties. I've seen some players keep these tasks until they have a few to complete at once, but I like gathering the additional Dreamlight. Number 34, hang out with a tantrum-prone villager. This time we'll need to hang out with our friend Donald Duck for 30 minutes. Number 35, bring to a villager named after a flower their favorite gifts. Here you will need to give Daisy 5 of her favorite gifts, which will take you 2 days to complete. Number 36, cook a 4-star starter. And we're doing some more cooking, this time you will need to cook any 10 4-star starters. Number 37, mine green gems in the forest or glade. We will need to go mining in the Forest of Valor or Glade of Trust for 10 emeralds. Number 38, enter a Dream Snaps contest. To earn these tokens, you will need to submit a photo for the current Dream Snap challenge. You will need to have unlocked Vanellope to complete this task. Number 39, serve a couple of tables in the restaurant. We're heading back to Chez Remy to serve another 7 meals to our valley friends. Number 40, chat with a powerfully frosty villager. You will need to have 2 daily discussions with Elsa to complete this task. Number 41, uproot and eliminate the forgetting. We will need to remove 40 night thorns or splinters of fate. Number 42, go fish for tuna. We'll need to head over to the Glade of Trust or Forgotten Lands to fish for 10 tuna. They can be found in white or blue bubbles. I found the glade was the best spot for this. Number 43, tackle royal tasks. We'll need to complete another 20 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 44, spend time with Mother, who knows best. For this duty you will need to hang out with Mother Gothville for 45 minutes. This is probably the task most players hated, but I didn't mind too much. She doesn't say anything when you hang out with her. Number 45, bring an ice harvester his favorites. We will need to give Kristoff 5 of his favorite gifts. This will take at least 2 days to complete. Number 46, whip up a 4-star meal finisher. We will need to do some more cooking, this time we need to put together 10 desserts that are 4-star or higher. Number 47, find shiny citron with your pickaxe. For this task you will need to mine for 2 shiny citrines which can be found in the Sunlit Plateau or Glade of Trust. For some reason these tasks always take me the longest to complete. Shiny gems become so hard to find once you need them. Number 48, make ingots at a crafting station. This is one of the more useful tasks because I feel I'm always making more ingots of one sort or the other. Here you will need to craft any 25 ingots. I just crafted some iron ingots, I always seem to run out of these. Number 49, give Remy a hand in the restaurant. And we're off to Chez Remy again to feed another 7 villagers. Number 50, talk with a ranger from Star Command. We will need to have 2 daily discussions with Buzz Lightyear. Number 51, harvest the main ingredients for hot cocoa. For this task we will need to harvest 25 cocoa beans, which can be found in the Glade of Trust or Sunlit Plateau. I have all my trees in the peaceful meadows just to make it easier. Number 52, go fish for tilapia. We will need to head over to the Sunlit Plateau or Frosted Heights to catch 5 tilapia by fishing up the blue bubbles. Number 53, do your royal duty. We'll need to complete another 20 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 54, hang out with Simba's uncle. For this task we will need to hang out with Scar for 45 minutes. Number 55, give Minnie some of her favorites. We will need to give Minnie 6 of her favorite things. This will take you 2 days to complete. Number 56, cook a 5-star dinner. We're starting to near the end of all the cooking duties. This time we will need to make 10 5-star dinners. Number 57, put your pickaxe to work in a sunlit mine. I always dread this task because I hate going into the mines, but we'll need to head down into the Vitalis mines to mine 20 rock spots. Number 58, submit an entry to Dream Snaps. We will need to submit another Dream Snaps photo. I just redid my original photo, or you can wait for next week's challenge to come around. Number 59, wait some tables in Chez Remy. We will need to serve another 8 dishes at the restaurant. Number 60, talk to the King of Pride Rock. We will need to have 2 daily discussions with Simba to complete this task. Number 61, banish night thorns and splinters of fate. For this task you're probably running low on night thorns, which is when the DLC comes in handy. If you don't have 50 night thorns to remove, you will need to wait for more to spawn. Number 62, go fish for white sturgeon. We will need to catch 5 white sturgeons, which can be found in the Frosted Heights by fishing up the gold bubbles. Fishing bait is perfect for this task. Number 63, finish off royal to-dos. We will need to complete another 25 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 64, hang out with an unmeltable villager. We will need to spend 60 minutes with Olaf the friendly snowman. Number 65, give the Pumpkin King his favorite gifts. For this task you will need to give Jack Skellington 6 of his favorite things, which should take you 2 days to complete. Number 66, cook a 5-star starter. We will need to cook up 10 5-star starters for this task. Number 67, find purple gems with your pickaxe. We will need to head over to the Frosted Heights or Forgotten Lands to mine for 10 amethyst. Number 68, craft any balloon arch. You will need to craft any 2 balloon arches. I rarely use these and they keep making us craft more. Number 69, help out in Chez Remy. You will need to complete another 9 orders at the restaurant. Number 70, talk with a transformed prince. To earn these tokens you will need to have 2 daily discussions with Beast. Number 71, harvest an energetic bean. I got a bit confused with this one and didn't understand what I was doing wrong. You will need to collect 25 coffee beans, but I was trying to collect cocoa beans. For these you would need to have unlocked Stitch and completed his friendship quests. Number 72, go fish for a lancet fish. You will need to catch 3 of them and they are found in the Forgotten Lands by fishing up the blue bubbles. Number 73, finish some royal tasks. You will need to complete another 25 daily Dreamlight duties. Number 74, hang out with a one-eyed villager. For this task you will need to hang out with Mike for 60 minutes. Number 75, bring Mulan her favorites. We will need to give Mulan 6 of her favorite things, which will take 2 days to complete. Number 76, cook a 5-star meal finisher. For this one you will need to prepare 10 desserts that are 5-star. Number 77, use your pickaxe to find a rare diamond. We had this duty in the last Starpath too, and it took me forever to complete. You will need to mine for 2 shiny diamonds in the Forgotten Lands. Number 78, submit to Dream Snaps. You will need to submit another photo for Dream Snaps. Number 79, serve up some grub at Chez Remy. You will need to serve another 9 dishes at the restaurant. Number 80. Talk to a small fiery guardian. And for our final task we will need to have 2 daily discussions with Mushu. Now that we've made it through all of our tasks we can start claiming all the amazing rewards available in this star path. Starting the first page off we have 100 moonstones for 10 tokens. Then we have our first motif for 10 tokens. I barely use these but they are cute to collect. Then for only 10 tokens we have our first new hairstyle for the path, which is the Imperial Updo. I honestly loved all the clothing and hairstyles we got in this collection. And I love the new preview page. The next item on page 1 is the Imperial Crafting Station for 10 tokens. This item can be used like any of your other crafting stations. Then we have our first clothing item for 30 tokens, this will get you the teal Hanfu top. I love this color and the design looks amazing. Up next we have another functioning furniture item, for 40 tokens you can unlock the iron cooking stove, which functions like any other stove. Then for 50 tokens you can unlock the new special companion for this star path, which is the Mystical Phoenix Companion. I purchased the wings from the premium shop so that I could match this beautiful critter. Moving on to page 2 we start off with 200 moonstones for 20 event tokens. Then for 10 event tokens we can unlock the Blooming Magnolia wallpaper. This is such a beautiful design, I can't wait to use it in my house. For another 10 tokens we can get the ornate hand fan. This is one of the accessories which functions similar to the umbrellas. I actually found a similar one in Scrooge's store earlier this week. Our next clothing item is the teal Hanfu wedges for 10 tokens. These are so cute. Then we have another furniture item, for 40 tokens you can unlock the dragon incense burner, I love that you can see the incense coming out. Then to finish off our Hanfu outfit we can unlock the teal Hanfu bottom for 30 tokens. I love that these items match so perfectly. And our final reward for page 2 is the legendary sword for 40 tokens. Moving on to page 3 we start off with 250 moonstones for 25 tokens. And we have our next motif for 10 event tokens. Then we have our next furniture piece, which is the beautiful potted magnolia for only 10 tokens. The next furniture item is the stone lantern for 10 event tokens, these are going to be great for decorating. Up next for 30 event tokens you can unlock the decorative screen divider. And then we have our next outfit, which is the traditional red smoke ensemble for only 30 tokens. And the final item on page 3 is the Sunburst Junk Boat for 50 tokens. These can be placed on the water, so it's a great item to use for decorating. Moving on to page 4, we have 350 moonstones for 35 tokens. Then we have another great piece for decorating, which is the Magnolia Bloom Piles for 10 tokens. And we have another fashion item, which is the Plum Blossom Makeup for 10 tokens. Then we have the patterned wooden floor for only 10 tokens. I honestly love all the different floor and wall options. We also have another clothing item on this page, which is the green and white ensemble for 30 tokens. Then we have another larger decoration piece, which is the trainee tent for 40. These are similar to the ones found in the Mulan realm. And our final item on page 4 is the airborne kites for 50 event tokens. Moving on to page 5 we have our 400 moonstones for 40 event tokens. And we have another fashion item, which is the carved dragon mask for only 10 tokens. Next we have my favorite hairstyle from this star path, which is the blooming lotus updo for only 10 tokens. My Pride Mickey ears are blocking the view. Next is the floating paper lanterns for only 15 tokens. I'm sure many players are going to love these, they are very similar to the tangled ones. Then we have our next clothing item, which is my personal favorite. This is the traditional magnolia dress for 30 tokens. Then we have our next big furniture piece, for 100 tokens you can get the training camp kiln. And the final item on this page is the Imperial Gong for 40 event tokens. Starting us off on page 6, we have 610 moonstones for 60 event tokens. Then we have our final motif for 10 tokens. There were only 3 of these in this star path, which is probably the least we've ever gotten. And our final hairstyle is this Hanfu bun for only 10 tokens. Then we have our beaded teal backpack to go with our magnolia dress for only 15 tokens. Then we have our super cute, if not just a little creepy looking Crikey costume onesie for only 30 event tokens. And our final furniture item is this beautiful magnolia arch for 50 event tokens. And our final reward for this star path is Mulan's green Hanfu dream style for 100 event tokens. Now if you have unlocked every reward and purchased everything on each page, you should now be able to access page 7. Here you can convert any remaining tokens into additional moonstones. And that is everything you'll need to know to make it through this star path. I honestly loved this entire path. I didn't find any of the duties too taxing or time-consuming, and all the rewards were absolutely amazing. I can't think of a single item in this collection that I don't love. The fashion items are by far my favorite, but that's just because I don't like to decorate all that much. But that's all for today. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we go on more Disney adventures together.